bring up, then I'll do church.
Sister Law, have I invited Sister Law?
Sure, I want some salmon croquettes. I done put the salmon on the counter. I'm hungry.
Oh, goodness.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome
Good
back.
morning.
Welcome back to Historic Mount Zion's worship experience. At this time now, we will have what we call our voters' faithful pledge. But before we have that, Sister Sheila Williams is going to talk to us about the importance of voting and some other issues. Thank you, Sister Williams.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good
morning.
morning.
Pray all is well, and let us continue to practice our safety measures for coronavirus 19. I just would like to share for anyone that still would like to do in a mail-in ballot. It's not too late to request it. The deadline is the 24th of October. The other part for answers and different things you will need or would like to read over the amendments prior and also the city's referendums. With they have two that will be on the ballot for the city. And with that, you can always go to www.duvalelections.com. And it's a wealth of information out there for us to go over. There's 6 amendments, the referendums and constitutional amendments. There are 6 are going to be on the ballot. And again, for the city of Jacksonville, there are 2. The city of Jacksonville, 2 are dealing with the half-cent tax and the JEA for the city having a say for its board members or having, and those answers for the city of Jacksonville will be like, you will select for the half-cent tax or against the half-cent tax, and we know that is school capital outlay sales surtax to improve the safety and the learning environment for Duval County schools. And a lot of the schools, you've seen the commercials and all, they do need upgrading. The other one, amending the Jacksonville charter, is what it is for the city council to appoint and remove 4 JEA board members. So, and that's just a yes or no also. So when you are looking and when you go in, it is, like I said, for any of the precincts, we've had several precincts that have changed locations. It's imperative that you look at that. I think it's about 15 of them, and they're for different reasons that they had to move those precincts as well. So with that, I will just read 1 through 6, just the titles, so you will be familiar with it. Read them, please, and make your choice on the day that you vote or do your mail-in. And please, in the mail-in ballots, those that already have them, read it, put it back the way they tell you. There is a video also on the election site to show you how to resend it in and to make sure it comes in correct. That if you make a mistake on that mail-in, you have time to still call and get another one. That's imperative. Make sure on that mail-in you have your email, your phone number, and your signature. Now remember, you can go to the supervisor of election office to see what your signature or last signature on file is, what they go by. Your last signature on file is what will be counted, what will be looked to count that vote or those votes. So please make sure you do that. If you don't know it, that's very important for your ballot to count. But quickly, I'll share those amendments 1 through 6. And take your time, read over everything prior to going. As we say, let's plan and let's plan accordingly. Number 1 will be the citizenship requirement to vote in Florida elections. Number 2 is raising Florida's minimum wage. Number 3 is all voters vote in primary elections for state legislator, governor, and cabinet. Number 4, voters' approval of constitutional amendments. Number 5, limitations on homestead assessment. And number 6, ad valorem tax discount for spouses of certain deceased veterans who had permanent combat-related disabilities. That's all I have this morning at this time. Again, let us plan. If I can help anyone find the question or get an answer for you concerning anything, but it's your decision on how you vote the ballot. But again, please understand, own your voice and own your vote. Thank you.
Sister
Thank you.
Sheila, is it appropriate, or Pastor, to just add on two of those? I know they have the thing out there, what's the pro and what's the con? Because I know some of them may sound similar. For example, on the Constitution 4, where it's saying if you vote for it, you're saying that it has to go through 2 elections before it's approved, versus if you vote against it, it stays as it is. For example, when we voted on felons restoring their rights, if this was in place, it would require two elections before that went into place. So that's kind of pro and con of that. And if you go on election on Amendment 3, when it says allow all registered voters to vote in primaries, the pro of that, the con of that is that, you know, it could be detrimental for some of our minorities who may be running for elections, because you could end up with a ballot with all parties. And then the con, I guess the pro of it would be you keep it as it is. So I just, so that people think about, you know, the pros and cons of the amendments when they go.
So we did. We went through that on another meeting the other night, all the pros and cons during the CEC meeting.
Okay. But everybody wasn't on CEC.
I know, but the other part of that, we've asked Pastor that we are very delicate. We're not trying to push anything or push anybody for the way they vote, but we shared the pros and cons. And this morning, I just, you know, we just have a limited time, and I just wanted to be short. But like I said, the pros, and you're right, but some people will argue about them one way or the other, but we do express. And I can even share now the way I might feel about voting for one of them, but some of the amendments were on television this morning. They went over all of them. But what on one, you're right. I don't see where it takes 2 votes to get anything approved. I'm sorry. If 2 votes you don't need, because then something else can happen that does not help a people as a whole when you keep doing that. So that is a no. But the main thing is that we have that out there. That's being pushed, all the pros and cons across all the social medias right now and through the NAACP. So a lot of the questions and answers, they have attorneys as well. And that's why I say for some of this, where people want certain answers, I'm going to put them on. I want an attorney to be on this morning with us in case we got deep. But I said, I forgot to ask Pastor, was it okay? So I didn't have her on this morning, but the main thing, if we have another chat or anything, I will see what's what, but I would need, you know, always get the approval from the pastor first.
Yeah, no problem. And I wasn't by no means trying to tell people what to vote for, but more look at the pros and the cons of each of them. That's all I was intending to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Pam, and thank you, Sister Sheila. I think it's very appropriate for us to have a separate panel discussion, Sister Sheila. If you want me to help you set up, or you can set up on your own Zoom, and we can, you know, sign in and we can ask questions if you think that's appropriate. Okay.
Well, I only say that rather for experts who have really studied and who are really into this, that they are the experts for years and know why the pros and why the cons. That's all. Thank you, Pastor.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody.
Hey, Pastor, one quick thing. Pastor, can you repeat that website where we can go and look at all these amendments that Sheila said earlier on? What's that website again, please?
We're going to text that to you in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Okay.
And they're mailing out sample ballots too, right?
Right. Sister Sheila. You should be. You're on mute, Sheila.
I'm texting it to you now. Thank you. In the chat box. All right.
Okay.
And the sample ballots are also at the website I'm texting to you. You can look at that as well.
Okay, great. And early voting in person in Duval County is October 19th? Start next
Yeah,
Monday.
19.
It is the
Yes.
19th through the 1st of
19.
November. Sorry, the 19th through the 1st of November. For those who have, well, right across the line, they start tomorrow. But to the 30th is Georgia, just to share that. But Duval County, it is, again, the 19th of October through the 1st of November. Thank you, Beth.
Right.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go through this voter's pledge. On your screen, you'll see the pledge to be a faithful voter. And at the bottom of the screen is the website, www.faithfulvoter.org/Florida. Individual, I want you to go to that site and register your name and information. So do that for us, please. So of course, this is Historic Mount Zion A.M.E Church, Jacksonville, Florida. Reverend Victor D. Cole with a mobile number. A link, this will be available on Historic Mount Zion's A.M.E Facebook page, as well as our YouTube page, which is HMZ space AMCE. And that's our service time, 11 a.m. for this particular event. Pledge to be a faithful voter. Together, let us repeat this pledge. I am
I am a faithful voter.
I
I
pledge
pledge
To vote in
to
this
the
year's
election
election.
as a
As a person of
faith
faith, I know
is
it's
critical to vote.
critical to
critical to
vote
vote because
because
this
this
fall
All
fall
election
election
has
has
high
high
stakes
high
stakes
for
stakes
so many
for
for
so
so
people,
many
many
our
people
people in
in my
congregation and
congregation
community.
and community.
amen. Thank you,
And
beloved. May you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you have any other questions regarding this faithful voter, please go to the website listed below or give me a call or Sister Sheila a call. Amen.
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 Have a wonderful day and peace of God be with everyone.
And
God
also with you.
also with you.
yeah, watch
All right.
Women's Day.
That's right. Amen. That's right. Don't
Amen.
forget our
Amen.
Wednesday.
Amen.
All right. Take
Amen.
care.
Okay.
Close the cloud. Yeah.